Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Fun channel. Today I am going to teach you how to make the inventory management system using PHP with AI. So here first, I'm going to go to the ChatGPT simply. Now I'm going to go to make the point of sale system. Simple inventory management system. So you have to tell them what are the things you need. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them the AI to act as a world best PHP MySQL specialist. So I need the inventory management system. It consists of stuff. You can tell them category, brand, product, comma. We have a sales. Simple. This is simple, manageable, and print receipt. Printable and printable receipt. Receipt and reports section. Reports. You have to tell them like that. Okay, it consists of, you can tell them simple, you can tell them, you can write here, put the double quotation mark and tell them the AI tool easily understand what the user need consists of. We can easily understand. Okay, you don't care about the spelling mistake. This all the that AI tool understand that. So let's click it here. You tell them modules, what are the modules here, category management, these are the module. Okay, this is the SQL execution, that it will be, this is a brand creation execution, this is a product execution, and it's a sales execution. Okay, this is the first step. This is the first step. When the sale is completed, here we have to put updated. Okay, this is a structure. It is a very good structure. So first we will be look at this one. Okay, so first, if you are not installed exam in your machine, you have to install the XAMPP server. Go to here, XAMPP, download and install them. This is must. After install them, what you're going to do is, I'm going to go to the XAMPP, click it run. Okay, we have to start. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to write localhost PHP myadmin. Sorry. Instead of do like this, you can simply double click on it, admin. Click the admin button. It's go here. Okay. Here the thing is, you have to create the tables. Don't create manually. You have to create by a code wise. That is a efficient thing. You have to create a code wise. Here, right here, create a table categories, ID auto increment. It's a category varchar category name. It's a created timestamp. Created date of the category. This is a must. Okay, this is how that efficient way to create the tables. Okay, so after that, what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to create a database. New, I'm going to create the shop. You have to put some shop name. Okay, so you have to I'm going to create the GMYK. This is my shop name, GMYK. YK inventory. YK inventory. Okay, you have to tell them the meaningful name. This is my shop name. This is my inventory. Okay. My database created successfully. Inside database, we have to get the tables. So click the SQL. Okay, this is the column we needed. Category, this one. Rotate them, each category. Click go. Added successfully. Again, I'm going to go to SQL tab. SQL tab. Second one, the brand table consists of brand ID, brand name, and types. So here, what is category and brand? Category and brand. What's the meaning? Category, this is a which is known as a product. Okay, so we have a product mean uh, if you have a fan, this one category. The washing machine, another category. Okay, so TV, another category. These are called as category. What is a brand? It is a this TV consists of many brands. It may be a LG or Samsung, whatever. Okay, it is called as a so it is called as a brand. So each category as a brand. Okay, so you have a brand. So when you implement the inventory management system, you have to implement these two are must, category and its brand. So now here brand also copy this. We have to whatever we have to create a brand also. Okay, so what I'm going to say, I'm going to go to here, brand, click go. Now your category is created successfully, brand has been created successfully. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another one is a product. Okay, product. This is a very important part when you add the product. Okay, when you add the product, we have a these are the columns. What's the columns? ID, category ID, brand ID, product name, barcode, which is this is the barcode mean which is this is the code. When the customers come to our shop, we can scan it the particular product instead of we have to search for their price. We just punch the barcode. We can pick the product details and we can complete the sales. It's very quickly we can done the via the barcode when you are make the sales. When the sales is happening, the barcode is working. It is very easy product to complete the sales. Cost price, sales price, quantity, image, and everything consists of the product. So this product, it consists of a foreign keys. Okay, so what is foreign keys? When you select the product, we have to select the product as its brand as well. Okay, the if you have a shop, it consists of product, its brand. When a customer asks TV, it asks that specific category brand. Okay, so imagine you have a TV. The TV customer might ask, I need a TV, brand should be LG. So we have to select the category TV, brand should be LG. So when you implement the relationship, so one to many relationship, one product category consists of many brands. So how to implement this category table? Category table where is the ID? Category table where is the ID? The same ID coming coming to product table, which is called as a foreign key. That's a primary key, which is called as a foreign key. You have to implement the reference, which categories table ID. It's a reference. Here, this is a foreign key. The foreign key, which is nothing but this is a foreign key, means it is goes to another table. It's called as a foreigner. It's considered as a foreigner. If you consider you have go to another country, you are called as a foreigner. So the same thing implemented in the program, the one ID it's goes to available in another table which is called as a foreign key. Okay, the category ID which is a foreign key, that brand ID which is a foreign key. Okay, this is all the things we just copied, paste it over here, go to the SQL, paste it over here, and click go. Now we successfully we created the tables, brand table, category table, and products. Okay, so these are the important stuff we did. Okay. Okay. So what are the things we have did on category and brand and product? So here in the system we have to do manually. Take too much of time because we have to everything is there. Here you can see the cost price, selling price, everything should be there. It is very easy. Rather than we have write the code, it takes too much of time to complete it. Okay, so the time also we have the AI will be save our time and all to generate the code itself. Okay, so this is the scenario. Okay, I hope you can understand the things well. In my next tutorial, I cover about the rest of the part of the tutorial as well. Thank you for watching. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, love me. Please share your friends as well, those who are interested in programming journey. Thank you.